All right. Welcome back to the healing. In the last video, Burned, and Valentine both have decided to go to the police about this whole Dr. Crow incident. We also found out that Unknown is now no longer on the same side as Dr. Crow, or so he or she says. We don't know who Unknown is 100%. We have our speculations. I think I know who it is. I'm not going to tell you guys who I think it is, but I think I know who it is. But I'm sure you'll never guess who I think it is. However, I did see a very interesting comment that said, knowing Dr. Crow and his abilities and just the way he feels, like how he feels about people, how he doesn't really care about the person, and the fact that he's willing to do whatever he needs to do to get his point across or to quote unquote heal somebody. If Unknown is going to the police, then I would suspect that Unknown's not going to the police because he or she knows Dr. Crow's capabilities and knows that going to the police would not be a good idea. So it is possible that Bernd and Valentine aren't Unknown, but I still have my suspicions, not of Valentine. Let's go ahead and talk to Wolf and see what Wolf has to say. Hello, Tongue Tied. Your group chat was pretty busy. And to be honest, I find it extremely risky to involve the cops. I agree with you, Wolf. Anyway, here's why I'm getting in touch. Even though it was hard for me, I received Shadow's notes again. Or I reviewed Shadow's notes again. Before her death, she was busy narrowing down Clara's possible whereabouts. Right. How could we narrow them down? What are you waiting for? What are we waiting for? And was she successful? It didn't seem like it. She found a house and went to the house and got into a trap. Yes and no. Shadow collected a lot of information in the backyard or the background. She assumed Clara would have been held somewhere close to her apartment. And I think she's right about that. It's not like Dr. Crow would drag Clara halfway across town. Anyway, Shadow started marking locations of interest. For example, remote or vacant buildings and factories. Unfortunately, she didn't get around to narrowing it down any further. We could check them out one by one. Sounds logical. We have to follow that lead. Impressive how much she managed to get done in the background. I don't think checking them one by one is very efficient. It would be efficient in the sense of completion, like you would eventually find it. However, it would take way too long to check them one by one. But I think it sounds logical regardless that it's definitely in a warehouse or some type of vacant building. So I think it's something that we do have to follow. We have to follow that specific lead. That's exactly why I'm getting in touch, Tongue-Tied. I will give it my full attention, so don't be surprised if I hold back a bit in the group. So if Wolf happens to disappear for a little while, don't get too worried. If you need me, you can always DM me. Awesome. Keep my fingers crossed for you. Thanks, Wolf. Keep us posted, Wolf. I appreciate it. Oh, sure. Okay. Zoe. What's going on, Zoe? Hi, Zoe. Sorry for staying out of the discussion, but I see it like Lucy and didn't want to add fuel to the fire unnecessarily. Luckily, you agree with us too. I do. I don't think that involving the police is a good idea. Crow won't be happy about us involving the cops. I don't even want to imagine what happens if he finds out. Right, it wouldn't be good. And that's another reason why I think one of my suspicions is going to the cops is maybe that particular person thinks that the police can then help them stay safe. They can help them get into some type of protective custody, or you know, some type of security to keep them from getting attacked by Crow. Witness exchange or something like, or not witness, not witness exchange. Witness protection, maybe. I was thinking student exchange. Witness protection, not witness exchange. Well, maybe he'll at least put us in a healing together. Then we can meet in person after all. Oh, if we're all in the same healing? I don't think that's Crow's MO. I don't think he involves two people, because everyone has their own pestilence. Everyone has their own form of healing, and everyone's is a little different. So I don't think we're all going to be in the same healing. We might be in the same holding facility, or the holding cage, or cell, or area, the holding area. But I don't think our healing is going to be the same. I think everyone's healing is just a little bit different. It's not funny at all. I wouldn't mind getting healed with you on my side. Wouldn't mind getting healed with Zoe. At least you kept your sense of humor. Kind of want to say I wouldn't mind getting healed with Zoe. Look, at least you kept your sense of humor, Zoe. What else are we left with? Not much. It's just, even though I've just met you, I kind of feel attracted to you. Zoe, I feel the same way. Future ex-wife material right there, Zoe. The way you care for your group, although you've already had your moments with them, tongue-tied, you really are a very special person. You are too. Shadow is dead. I can't forget that as quickly as you can. Sweet of you, but we need to focus on Crow. Look, Zoe, you are too. Who needs Crow when I got Zoe? Tim's calling. What? Out of nowhere? Why is Tim calling?
Okay, guys. I hope you can hear the footsteps. There. Someone is creeping around in front of my house.
Oh.
It's scary as hell, but I think I'll have to go take a look. I'll get back to you in a minute.
Tim. Somebody's creeping around my house and need to go take a look. Scary as hell. Better bring some protection with you, Tim. Oh my God, please look after Lucy. Yeah, be careful. Tim's still with Lucy, I guess. Interesting. I have a hard time figuring out the time in this. Like, is it nighttime? It sounds like nighttime. It sounded like it was nighttime. I couldn't remember. I couldn't tell if I could hear crickets in the background or not. It sounded kind of like nighttime, but I can't tell if this is all happening in the same day, if it's happening in multiple days. I can't tell if it's been a week, if it's been a day, or if it's been a month. Anna, can't you drive to their house? Oh God, if something happens to them. Tim, Lucy. I don't want to know. I don't know if I want to put Anna in harm's way. Let's see if Anna can drive to their house just to check, just to help. Good idea, tongue-tied. I'm on my way. No, Anna, that's way too dangerous. Besides, it would take too long. But 3 against 1 would be better than 2 against 1, especially if Lucy is still recovering. Tim.
Okay, fuck. There's a fucking scarecrow right in front of my house. God. There's somebody walking around the back as well. Okay, I need to take a breather.
Well, that's not good. I don't like that. Don't like that one bit. Maybe Anna should drive over there and, I don't know, bring a baseball bat with you while you're at it. That's not good at all. Damn, that's creepy. The dolls are getting more and more fancy too. Look, that's definitely creepy. So somebody's walking around and they set up an awesome little scarecrow. You can say that again. Guys, do you think that's not a person in disguise, is it? Like Crow trying to hurt Tim? No, I don't think so. I hope not. Shit, what am I going to do? Dude, calm down first. It's just a scarecrow. There's probably some clue hidden in it. Julius is right. I'll be fine by myself for a while. We need to find the next clue. I'm against leaving Lucy by herself at all. Better not get too close. What do you want? I'm gonna leave it. I think I should leave it up to Tim, because I don't know. It's not giving me the option of staying with Lucy. So even if I say better not get too close, it's still not saying stay with Lucy. So maybe you're right. Maybe we need to find the next clue. And I think Tim agrees. I think if I was to ask Tim what he wanted to do, he was going to go up to and try to get the next clue anyways. I really wonder how Crow found out about my fear. Actually, no one knows about it. I haven't even really admitted the fear to myself. I lived in the country when I was a kid. That's right. Did we ever find out what Tim's fear was? I don't remember what Tim said he was afraid of, and he never got a doll yet, so maybe this is his doll. Every damn morning I walk past a scarecrow. You know what made it so scary to me? It wasn't the looks. I wasn't the looks. Little typo. It wasn't the looks, not the scary silhouette or the painted on grimace. For me, it was its helplessness. It was doomed to stand on the field forever. Its only task was its very existence. I've always been afraid of ending up like that too. A life just for the sake of living. Where's the sense in that? I know exactly what you mean. That wouldn't be a life worth living. Sounds way too philosophical for me. Yeah, so a life in existence. What is he saying? A doomed to stand in a field, afraid of ending up like that too. A life just for the sake of living, right? Having no real purpose other than just living, just being there in that one spot, not moving, not really existing, existing, but not really existing. Living, but not existing. Or existing, but not living. That sounds about right. I know exactly what you mean. Thanks, tongue-tied. But fuck, FK? I'm guessing that's like, but fuck, it would also be damn creepy if the freaking thing moved now. Okay, shit, I'm going out there now. Talk to you later. Get back in touch right away, please. Break leg, dude. Lucy, are you safe there? I don't want to paint the devil on the wall, but we know what Crow is capable of. Locked myself in Tim's guest room. Can see him through the window, though. So far, so good. Can Lucy maybe record Tim going up to the or send us like a video call of Tim walking up to the scarecrow? Or maybe Tim can do it. I mean, why can't Tim do a little video call of him walking up to the scarecrow? That way we know he's okay. And what do we do in the meantime? Valentine Bernd, any news? You know what? I don't even know if we should be talking to Valentine or Bernd. If they're going to the police are going to tell them to get as much information as possible. They're going to try to get as much information about us as possible. I just don't know if Bernd and Valentine, because they're going off on their own, doing their own thing, I don't even know if we should kind of include them in the group anymore. Just I feel like that puts us all in danger. We should figure out how Crow knew about Tim's phobia. Lucy, how are you holding up? How would Crow know about Tim's phobia if he's never even talked about it to anyone else? But I am kind of curious if Valentine and Bernd will let us know what the police have said, or if the police are even going to be of any help. Let's ask Valentine and Bernd. They're not even. They're both offline. They're not even responding. Are you surprised, Julius? They'll be at the station now, telling the cops about Dr. Crow and our group, which I still think is a bad idea. The freak will make us pay for this. I agree. I don't think it's a good idea at all. Sorry for interrupting. Sadly, we now know for certain. I just came across this article. What? What article? Online news. Oh, it's the house that burned down. Charred body of a woman found in burnt house. This is another tragic case that happened near the so-called suicide forest. A burnt house not far from the forest goes up in flames due to unexplained reasons. A hiker unfortunately notices the fire too late. When the authorities arrived at the scene, the house was already completely burned to the ground. Inside, the remains of a woman's body could be recovered. No statements can yet be made about the identity of the person or the cause of the fire. However, the police assume that it was a suicide. Unfortunately, suicide attempts in and around the forest are not uncommon. The investigation is ongoing. So they did find a body, but they didn't identify the body. I'm, I'm just really hoping that Shadow is not dead. So they found a body. They found a woman's body, but they didn't identify the body to be in Shadow. So there's still a possibility. There's still a small chance. There's still a small possibility that it's not Shadow. Right? So the tiniest of chances. So Shadow really is dead. Thanks for opening up the wounds again. I was hoping for a miracle until the very end. It's so horrible. Look, it's so horrible. JK, what are you talking about, JK? Why? Out of nowhere, JK is like, so. What did you think? Tell me. I would have loved to see it. Unfortunately, I currently have other obligations. The hell are you talking about, JK? Do you mean Tim? What did he think? Maybe they're talking about Tim? Maybe he's talking about Tim. About Tim's doll. Yes! He thinks he's very smart. Charlie, and I hate these people. These disgusting show-offs. Luckily, he has a digital diary. That way, I can learn everything about the oh-so-smart gentleman. I really hope the master will classify him as incurable. Then I will take care of him. Is that a doll? What's wrong with its mouth? Hold on, let's check this out.
Very slowly and carefully.
JK sounding like he's slipping further into madness. I mean, why are you texting me? What's this now? Is Tim in danger? Very slow. He very slowly and carefully. And then creepy laughter in the end. Is that some type of clue, some type of hint that of what might be part of Tim's healing? And JK doesn't want people to be healed. He wants people to be incurable so that way they can be terminated. What's this now? Maybe we should have asked if is Tim in danger. I can imagine how Tim reacted. The fool. He believes a scarecrow is trapped, believes in existence only becomes significant through meaningfulness. That free will is something good. No! Free will tears us apart, but Charlie and I, we stand against it. We tear apart anyone who defends free will into many small pieces. We will tear all of you apart, especially you, tongue-tied. Please just leave us alone. You'll end up in jail. I will stop you first. Let's see who will tear who apart. Oh, we about to challenge Jay. Well, let's see. Let's see who tears who apart, JK. I got you. We're no longer friends, JK. We were best friends. We're no longer friends anymore. Empty threats. You will all experience the healing. And if you turn out to be incurable, you'll end up with me. Talk to you later, tongue-tied. And say hello to Tim. Fucking weirdo. Oh, now we're sending the conversation to the group. Nobody has anything to say about it. Hello? There you go. Roxy. Is JK talking about Tim? Yeah, I think so. Yep. JK is talking about Tim. That's right. And how do you know about JK Knight? Zoe told us everything when you weren't in the group. Julius. An online diary. Tim, you snoozer. Now we know how to now we know how the beak doctor knows about your phobia. An online diary? Did they mention anything about an online diary? I thought so. He said luckily he has an online diary or a digital diary. I thought he was talking about Crow has a digital diary. So I guess it was Tim the whole time that has a digital diary. So that's how everybody found out. That's how Crow found out about Tim's phobia.
Okay.
Seems to be okay.
I just looked into the eye of that freaking scarecrow, and its goddamn eye was a king. A little chess piece.
Okay.
I'm gonna open up a beer, and I'll send you a picture.
So the king, a chess piece, king. But what does that have anything to do? So, so an online diary, Tim, you snoozer. Now we know how the beak doctor knows about your phobia, but Tim really couldn't have known that Dr. Crow would hack into it and read our diaries. Well, I don't do stupid stuff like that. Here's the chess piece in the eye of the scarecrow. This chess piece points 100% to Bernd, doesn't it? Then his life is in danger. We can't warn them. They're both still offline, right? Because Bernd enjoys playing chess. So this is a clue that Bernd might be the next one to be healed. And Bernd and Valentine are both going to the police right now. We can't warn them. They're both still offline. Hey, chill, girls. There's nowhere safer for the old man than with the police. Julius is right. We don't have to worry for now. But that's if they ever got to the police station. What if they never got to... What if they were intercepted? Bernd and Valentine intercepted before they even got to the police station. That's 100% possible that it definitely happened. It's definitely possible that it 100% happened. Anyway, we should go to the station and warn them. Bernd, if you read this, get in touch. I feel like if we go to the police station, they're not going to be there. I think they got person napped on their way to the police station. Bernd, if you can read this, get in touch. Because it looks like you're next. Well, you'll probably all be questioned soon anyway. Then you can tell it straight to Bernd and the police. Maybe, but that's assuming that they got to the police station. Guys, Lucy just noticed something. Check this out. What did Lucy find? It's a USB drive. The bottom of it came out. It's a USB drive. Interesting. I wonder what is on there. Oh, I bet we're gonna have to complete some stack hack. Well, y'all have to complete stack hat. I'm not completing the stack hat. I'll pay the Bix. Bix with a D. No, Bix with a B, not D. Bix with a B. The chess piece is actually a USB stick. Quick, check out what's on it. Careful, there might be a virus. Look, check out what's on it. I don't care if there's a virus. I guess we should be cared a little bit. Easy. There could be anything on that stick. Trojans, viruses, spy software. Tim, I'll send you a link to some antivirus software. I developed it myself. It'll make your computer bomb-proof. Yeah. Damn it, Wolf. I didn't even think that far ahead because of what was happening. I already put it in. You're some hero, Tim. I'm not surprised Crow got a hold of your diary, but the way I offer seminars on cybersecurity, or by the way, I offer seminars on cybersecurity, what do you think? Thanks, I already embarrassed myself enough. Besides, I didn't post the diary online. Couldn't have known I'd be the target of a hacking attack by a plague doctor. You always have to suspect something like that, Tim. What's on the USB stick anyways? I have to agree with that. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, you can't always expect that you're going to be the victim of some type of hacking. However, every single day it seems like I get some kind of spam phone call or something. So it happens all the time, and it is very important to have a basic knowledge of scam and spam and phishing, cybersecurity. So it's definitely a good idea to have some form of basic knowledge. So I do agree with Tim. However, I kind of want to know what's on the USB stick. It's so weird. What's weird? What's up, Tim? All right, take a look at this. Apparently, we have to solve a riddle to access the stick. A riddle, you say? I can solve this riddle. 3 skulls equal 36, which is a skull equals 12. 12, 24, 36. So a skull equals 12. All right, hold on. Oh, God. Oh, no, not again. Valentine would probably love this. Guys, we can focus on the riddle now, please. Any ideas? All right, yeah, I'm figuring it out, Lucy. So a skull equals 12. So if a skull equals 12 plus 2 crow heads equals 28. So 12 minus 28 is 16. So a crow head is 8. So skull equals 12, crow head equals 8. 2 syringes plus 2 syringes plus a crow head. So the crow head is 8, so minus 8 from that. 2 syringes must be 10 then. So each syringe is 5. And now we have 12 plus an hourglass plus an hourglass. So 12 minus 18 is 6. So an hourglass is 3. So you got 5 plus 3 plus 8 plus 12. So that's 5 plus 3 is 8. Plus 8 is 16. Plus 12 is 28. Right? Did I do that right? It's 28, right? So the answer is 28. It's got to be. I think I've got the solution. $28. So the options are 25, 28, 33, and 40. And I got 28 before I even knew what the solutions were. So before we do that, let me just look at this one last time. We know that a crow skull is 8, so 20. Then you have 4 syringes there. Basically 2 syringes plus 2 syringes. However, when you have syringes touching like that, normally that means multiplication. So if it was 10, what 2 things multiplied by each other is 10? 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 4 is 12. Nothing multiplied by itself is 10, except for a fraction, a decimal, which wouldn't make any sense because we don't have any decimals down here. Shit! No! No! Oh, I didn't mean to touch that! Why? No, 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 no! I don't want to do that! No! Oh, shit! The answer was wrong. I know it's wrong. I didn't mean to touch it. It says you have 2 more tries. It's 20. Oh, otherwise the flies on the stick will be irretrievably deleted. Look, I know the solution. I didn't mean to say 40. I was just trying to scroll up. Dang. Sure, that's a good idea. Nothing against you. Screw you, Roxy. We don't have many more tries. Nonsense. Let's give him another chance. Thanks, Tim. Appreciate that. You often had the right intuition. It was an accident. It was 100% accident. I meant to say 28. I can't believe I did that. I mean, at least I have it in my video saying that I knew it was 28. I said it's 28 multiple times. Well done, tongue-tied. It worked. Now we have access to the USB stick. You've got to be kidding. I bet it's a video. It's got to be a video, right? There's only one file on the stick, but that's locked too. So now we get to the stack hack. We have to hack into the file. Guys, I'm afraid we'll have to solve another one of those riddles, or we just solve a riddle. Send it through. We got this. Now he's overdoing it. Look, send it through. I got this. I had it right the first time. I don't know why. Look, it was an accident that I pushed 40. I didn't mean to. Man, what is this? Scooby-Doo? We can't solve riddles all day long. Let's cut this short. Tim, please send us the file in the group chat. One moment. Wolf's going to have us try to hack into it using our hacking software. It's an MP3, so an audio clip. Awesome. Thanks, Tim. Tongue-tied, you should be able to hack it no problem. I'll keep trying to locate Clara. And it's going to cost us 70 bits to hack instantly, which we will do. Look, I said 40. I meant 28. You all heard me. You all heard what I was talking about. We did the math together. We figured it out. It was 28. It was an accident. It was an additive. I pushed the wrong button. I didn't mean it. We knew it was 28. However, we figured out this puzzle. I don't even know what kind of puzzle this is called. It's just like some type of math riddle. We figured it out. We know what the riddle, we know what the answer is. It is 28. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the healing as much as I am. I don't think Bernd and Valentine made it to the police station. I think something happened en route to the police station. They didn't actually make it. And now that we have a chess piece with a USB drive, that kind of indicates that Bernd is next. Now, this is the kind of thing I was thinking about. This is my theory. Crow is upset with whoever Unknown is because Unknown is no longer working with Crow, supposedly. If Unknown is Burned, then Crow would go after Bernd because Crow might be upset with Bernd because Bernd decided not to work with him anymore. It is possible that Bernd could be the next victim of, or, could be healed next. Crow never said to Unknown that he was incurable. He just said that, I think he said that you're not incurable. So Crow might be going after whoever Unknown is next, which could be Burned. It could very well possibly be Burned. I don't know. But I hope you guys are enjoying the healing as much as I am. And if you are, hit that like button on the way out. If I helped you solve this puzzle, even though it wasn't 40, even though it was a misclick, if I helped you solve this puzzle and you found this video because you were looking to solve the puzzle, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments down below if this is helping you or if you're enjoying this playthrough and this game. As always, thanks for watching. Love you all, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.